Hey everyone, welcome back to the Long Dark. We're here in a cave in Bleak Inlet, starting episode 63. In the last episode, you can kind of see our condition here. Yeah, here we go. We kind of got scratched up by the cougar, the Puma logo, if you will. So we're kind of recovering a little bit. He took us down almost to halfway. He beat us up pretty good, but nonetheless, we're still alive. And I think in this episode, we have more wildlife encounters. Because I think we go to the cannery and tear down a workbench to get the workbench vice. So that's one of the things of the two that I really want to get done this episode is crafting a workbench for the cannery residents. I think that'll be crucial so we can just kind of manufacture a bunch of fishing tackle and we can get our fishing skill up to level 5, which is the other thing that I want to do in this episode is start progressing our fishing skill. So two things we'll be doing. We have a lot of raw cougar meat. And I've got no firewood. Yeah, approximately no firewood. So this meat will be staying here. Maybe I can... Let's do a little stick run. How about that? We'll see what's out and about on this fine morning. Yeah, so the cougar tried to get us. He tried to wait for me to be taken off guard while leaving the bunker to make his move. But nonetheless, kind of better. So we took care of business. Would love to see if there's some firewood around here. I'm seeing approximately 0 firewood around here. Alright, well... I suppose I'll just, I'll go back in my cave and act like nothing happened. It's a nice morning, though. Very nice out. Huh, could travel right now, to be quite honest. I think I will. I think I certainly will. Let's go to the cannery. Go to the cannery, because we're going to look around for a workbench, I think. That cougar meat can stay here. I think the only thing I really do want to take is going to be the hide. Yeah, everything else will just kind of chill here. It's alright. This is not a bad place to be over here. It's probably more of a hunting the cougar spot than anything, but we'll get a nice early jump on the day. Now, we did go around a ton trying to look for said workbench, and we could not find any. So we went to the washed out trailer. Did we go to the washed out trailers? We might not have actually. I think we went across the terminus here, then went up and around. So we are going to hit the trailers right here. We'll see if there's a workbench inside. I doubt it. I don't think there is over here. We'll find out though. This is cougar territory over here. So we need to once again be mindful. We are 2-0 against the cougar. Actually, technically we're 3-0 because of the one in Timberwolf Mountain too. So we're 3-0 and I would like to keep it that way. This ice shouldn't be thin, I don't think. Yeah, we're good. Perfect. Maybe hunting the bear as well in this episode? Perhaps? I'm not too sure. The bear kind of just makes an appearance when he wants to, and then you just never see him again. I know there's a bear over by the hunting blind, all the way across. Is this going to be thin ice? No. So I guess now that I think about it, there's only really two bears on this map, which is not a lot, to be honest, for how expansive Bleak Inlet is. For there to be only 2 bears is interesting. There were timberwolves up there at one point, were there not? Alright, we're gonna start hearing some cougar noises here. Oh, just on cue, man. I got the best timing. As long as we leave him alone, be fine. I mean, don't make me shoot you again, sir. I am down for it as well. Do not hesitate. Yeah, okay, he's still far away. Kinda tell. Alright. Step up here. Once again, don't think there's a... Oh, those rabbits kind of scared me. Don't think there's a workbench over here. Yeah, you're a little closer, but I'm still not really that worried. Alright. Yeah, this is kind of a negative on the workbench. It was worth a try, because I hardly remember some of these little places of interest that are scattered around the map. Alright, I'm out of here. I'm gone. Say no more. On to bigger and badder things, to be honest. I don't know. Timberwolves over the cougar. I guess that's a conversation to be had, right? I think I'd almost rather Timberwolves over the cougar. Just because when Timberwolves, like, bite you and, like, run by and scratch you, they don't do nearly as much damage as the cougar does. The cougar's fast, it does a lot of damage, and it comes back for seconds and thirds, usually. So I think that's an easy take for the Timberwolf right there. I'd rather take the Timberwolf. And I mean, granted, they come in packs too, so I mean, it is a little harder, but on average, I lose less condition when I battle a pack of Timberwolves than I do the cougar. That cougar's been eating the bullets. I mean, we're level 5 on the rifle, and yes, we one-shot him that one time, which was very, very lucky, especially from how far away we were. But even with level 5 and having the perfect headshots and stuff, he'll eat 4 of your bullets easily, and then ask for more. So, I don't know. I think that battle is an easy win for the Timberwolf there. Rather take him over the cougar. Okay, let's kind of sit up a little bit here. Be on some high alert. We did take out one of them, if you recall, last time. That was nice. We got one of them out of here. Okay. I'm kind of walking in here like I own the place. But we'll try to take our time here. Maybe there's a stray chance I left a tin of sardines for myself, but I highly, highly doubt that. We searched this place out. Very good. Okay. Is there a workbench in here, actually? I don't think. A bunch of cured stuff. Wow, my goodness. We'll take all that. Okay, there's not. There is this, though. Maybe should keep some note of that. Some sort of note of that going forward. Oh my goodness, look how many wolf pelts we have. Oh, so good. Alright, 100 pounds. Still not bad. I think I might cook up some of the meat outside. A little bit of firewood in here that we can maybe break down very briefly. Yeah, I want to maybe try to get some food going, just because I'm a little hungry. Certainly don't want to be doing this with all this wind. think I'm gonna anyway. Hope no Timberwolf sneaks up on me. That'd be unfortunate, wouldn't it? Kind of nerve-wracking, actually. Alright, we got a little shelter on that side, so I'm feeling good. Try to drop that as quickly as we can. Okay. Alright, let's get a few of this going. Cooking 5, this shouldn't take very long. I'm not going to put any more wood on than that, just because I do like to see what the weather does. Okay. Get some water here. Got a bunch of wolf pelts too, and cured gut. That is awesome. That is great. Do we have a second? Yes, we do. Okay, great. We got our second one of those. It's a 2-hour repair. Wow. That's certainly steep. Alright, that's cooked. Let's put that there. Take a look around. Okay, see the fire went out? I didn't want to put an hour on, but... So I kind of knew that would happen. Does look like it's starting to calm down though, so I will put a reclaimed wood back on. Whoops. I always do that. I try to cancel the time, the cooking time. And I do it like a millisecond too late, and it ends up pausing the game. Let's eat this. Good. I don't think there's anybody around. I don't think anyone's home. Organize that by calorie. There we go. Yeah, I don't think anybody's home, which is nice. Let's go in here, see if we can get a nice, like, I don't know, half-hour teardown of something. What is this shelf? 15 minutes for 3. That's a great bargain. Okay. The hockey sticks up there. That's funny. We do have some books, actually. I'll throw these books on. Anything else want to make itself known? Another book? What's in here? Flare. No, I'll leave the flare. Thought about it. Would do us probably no use, though. Did the fire go out again? Okay, I'm not going to stack it too much, then. $8.75. It's also $8.75. Alright. How are we looking? Still early morning. That's good. Do you like that? $17 minutes. I'd honestly say that's about it for the fire here. Oh, is it getting... It is actively getting blown out. The wind was so sneaky about it. Okay. Yeah, I'll say that's about it, and we'll get a move on. Look for that workbench. 7 minutes. Okay, actually, you know what? This is not going to finish, so why don't we do that? This is just going to end up being a pretty big waste of time if we keep going. Yeah, you hear that? Sometimes it's good to know when to stop. No decoys in inventory. Did I eat that fully? I must have. Yeah, sometimes it's good to know, you know, when to put your fire out. I will put all that here. Have that for next time. I don't think any Timberwolves are going to be in here. I hope not, for their own sake. There could be maybe some sardines over here. Okay. Checked over here. Anything hiding? Doesn't look like it. I bet you there's some stuff in this, in these crates here. But I don't really want to stick around and find out. We have a mission. Bear? No. That's just a fishing hut. What is that? Well, there's going to be some beachcombing items for us when we get back. When we walk back to the cannery residence. We're doing pretty well in Bleak Inlet, though, I will say. We're certainly kind of running the region, if you will. Making it our own. Oh, here comes the snow. We've been holding our own, which is good, but I kind of expected that when we're this far into the run. What day are we on? Just out of curiosity. 140, maybe? 139. Okay. Got down to 78% condition. It's kind of crazy for how well equipped we are. Looks like that's a chest right there that we'll get to search out. Alright. No workbench yet. I do think that we're probably going to find one inside the cannery. In fact, I know there's a workbench in the cannery, so we'll just get in there and we'll tear it down. I have a... I want to say it requires a hacksaw to be torn down. I want to say, but we have a hacksaw in the cannery if I'm remembering correctly, so I don't think it's the end of the world. Walking so slow, I'm not even overweight. There we go. Alright, if there's any wolves around, they'll certainly get our location. But I think it was just his one buddy. And that was it. Nobody else around. Try to navigate this somewhat carefully, maybe. There we go. What was in here? Like some socks or something? Not bad. But not as good as what we have. Alright, there's clearly been no Timberwolf respawn. I thought there was maybe in the last episode when we walked by here. That maybe they respawned, but maybe it was just one stray Timberwolf that kind of found his way back here, and then once we killed him off, that was about it. Hey, no complaints there. No complaints. Because now we can actually get out of here without having a shootout and wasting ammo. So I think I did decide, too, that kind of our next bullet forging adventure, it will probably be in Blackrock. So to be quite honest, taking a lot of stump remover and the dusting sulfur might be the play. Taking all that stuff out of the cannery here. It doesn't look like anything's going on. I did have a little bit of meat in here. I certainly could have done something. Alright, let's get in here. If there's going to be a wolf in here, I'm going to be very upset. Keep her quiet. Alright. Is there a workbench in here? Perhaps, maybe? Oh yeah, here we go. What was that? Make yourself known. I don't really think there's anybody in here. Requires a hacksaw to break down. Okay, great. We have one right here. Nice. Yeah, that would have been quite a quite an unfortunate circumstance if we did not have a hacksaw. We're lucky we had that there. Quality tools. I might actually bring you back with me since I'm gonna have the workbench vise. Trying to think. How much... Let's try to maybe, like, preemptively get ready for having a workbench. To try to, I guess, make a workbench. Okay, we need a furniture workbench first, so they are gonna make us kind of work for this a little bit. Here's the furniture. Where is it? Here we go. 10-seater, anywhere for 4 hours. Okay, that's not a problem. But how much is the workbench? Is that going to cost me scrap metal? No, it's not. That's a little weird. It's going to be 15-seater. Wow, so we're actually going to have to go chop down quite a bit of wood from everywhere. Oh, look at that. Missed you behind the the quality tools. Okay. Let me tear this down. 3 hours, not a problem. There we go. Got the prized possession. Can I clear the junk? Yeah. If that really does anything for me, but... Okay. Good. I'm glad we have that. We're a little heavy, though. A little heavy, but I think what I will do is, once again, probably leave the hacksaw here. I think hacksaw will stay here. Put you right there. Alright. And I do want to also take... Was it in here? It must have been, yes. I do kind of want to take all this back. I mean, the heavy hammer we can leave, and the charcoal we can leave, because those are things we can just find, but... No, yeah, I think this is all coming with me. Okay, we're not extremely heavy, too, which is nice. It's a lot of water. It is a lot of water. I don't think we have kind of a choice, though. I do want to bring it all back. And we have the travois, and it's just flat ice, so we can do it, no problem. Is what I'm thinking. There's a bit of a blizzard outside. I do like standing out here anyway. Kind of sleeping and passing some time. You're a little cold. Sleep for an hour. Alright, 139 days and 3 hours. I'd like to have this blizzard stop so we can walk home. I have a feeling that's a negative, though. Oh, never mind. Look at that. Excellent. Hey, I'll take it. Alright. So we're kind of committed once we drop down here, but I think I'm ready for that. Let's walk down here. I'd have some salt over here I think I'm going to grab. Nice to have. Got a lot of it, too. There we go. Certainly couldn't make the meat carrying box as well. I mean, we don't really need it, but, you know, decoration, playing around with it. So maybe we do that. Probably gonna do that stuff up in Timberwolf Mountain, though. Do a lot of that. Rafting and such. Okay. Let's dump just a ton of stuff in here. Things we may not need right now. The dusting sulfur, the fresh cougar hide, the 8 pelts. One of those, the workbench vise as well. We'll do 6 of those and 16 of those. Cool. We're good to go. Travois putting in work. I'm glad we brought it. Certainly glad we brought it. And it's not a big price either, which is very, very nice. Certainly is. I did see some more. Real quick, I did see some more salt that I will grab. Does this replenish over time? That is one thing I do not know. It would make sense if it does, but it'd probably have to take a good while for it to replenish. Okay, cool. That is all good. We will never need salt again. Oh my goodness. Look at this. That's good. Good stuff. Alright, we'll do some beachcombing on the way back, too. Life is nice right now in Bleak Inlet. Very good. Just kind of chilling out, making it our own. Very good. I do think Hawk with the Trader probably going to be coming next, though. So we'll start fishing and do all that good stuff. I'm going to probably stay here in Bleak Inlet until we've got fishing maxed out. Just because it is a skill we can have done and out of the way. And, you know, we might as well stay here. I mean, it's easy living from now on. Literally just sit here, farm some fish. Eat pretty good. Cabin fever's still a risk, but, I mean, with fishing and all the warm clothing that we have on, it shouldn't be a problem. And we do have a moose spawn over there towards the left side of the screen. Towards the secret mountain path. Maybe that's an option as well. Because we're probably going to be here for another week or two at least, right? I don't know. We'll see. Where was that, that chest? I guess it just doesn't, it just has a mind of its own. It got cold, so it went back into the ocean, I guess. Oh well. Every time I come over here, though, I do get a little on edge, just because of the one time. There was one time I was walking to the fishing hut, or I was like walking to go under the bridge from the cannery residence. So I was coming this way, and the bear just popped out of the ice. I mean, obviously it was a glitch, but oh my goodness. I ran right back into the fishing hut, paused the game for a good minute or so. Had to think about my life choices. It seems I do have a bad habit, though, of speaking things into existence, so I think me talking about the bear will end right there. Any fish in here? Okay, no. What's in here? Okay, all useless. Cool. Yeah, seems quiet over here for now. I do hear a deer, but not really too focused on that. Rather just get inside. I think I'm probably just going to put a lot of the food... Oh, I got to be careful over here. The travois will get stuck. There we go. Okay, no bear. The deer, but no bear. Just leave you here. Alright, move all the inventory. Travois, you've been the most helpful. MVP item right there. Okay, so we have some of this coho salmon, which is good. Go ahead and eat that now. Man, salmon in real life is gross, man. I have to say it. I have to say it. I mean, okay. It's not bad. Salmon's not bad, but it's by far a food I would choose to eat. Like, by far. If you love salmon, good for you, because that stuff is very, very healthy. My girlfriend likes salmon, too. I was like, I can't do salmon, man. I can't. Every time we go out on dates, I was like, you do the salmon, and I'll do the pizza. There we go. It's a nice compromise there. Put all this salt. Oh, look at that. We ran out of room in the trunk. Okay. Well, I guess that's something to think about, isn't it? Let's put that MRE, keep that on us, maybe. Oh boy, we're gonna have to do some major kind of reorganizing in here, I believe. I mean, it would help if I could see, right? That would be such a fantastic start. Let's light up the lantern. And let's put the lantern down. You know, we're gonna do so much fishing. We're gonna have so much lamp fuel. We shouldn't be cheap on it. There's no reason to. All right. Fresh cougar hide. Thank you for reminding me. You're also going to go down next to your brother. Thank you. I'll pick those up when we're a little less heavy. Maybe I do want to... Oh, man, that's a ton of salt. We have got a ton of sewing kits, too. Wow. Oh, my goodness. Hey, we're living good right now. We are living good. We could certainly live here for a few weeks. Maybe even a month if we wanted to. I don't think I'll push it that far, but I do certainly want some more containers here. I mean, we have this, too, but that's really more for firewood, but... I guess you're kind of going to be... Other than... Another, like, bin other than firewood, I suppose. You're right here, and then I'll put you... Right here? How about that? Yeah, that works. No problem there. 2 fresh cut. That is still... Yeah, that's still curing up and everything. Good. So what does this bin want to be? I think firewood I'm probably just gonna put down on the floor. I think I'll just put it down. Where's the other lantern? Let's get you lit up. And I'll put you right here. There we go. That's a nice light in here. Look at that. We have so much oil from fishing. We might as well use it. Those are some no solids if we remain stingy on our lamp fuel usage. And it's always nice to be a little cautious of what you use, but we've got so much inventory coming in, we might as well. Alright. I'm going to drop all the coal in the corner. I'm going to probably drop all of the reclaimed right there. There you go. Nice little firewood area. I have that one cedar that we'll drop. Just... I don't like that. I'll just put you right there. Okay, and then 4 books as well, which I will most certainly drop. I'll drop all of them. Nice. Little corners coming together. Really wish I could break that down and do something with it, but whatever. Same with this cabinet here. Not the end of the world, though. Okay, I got a little bit of cloth. I'll tear down at some point. This maple sapling will keep curing. Alright. Okay. I want to do a little bit of organization, though. So maybe some salt I can perhaps put down instead of just in a cabinet. Let me pick this up and I'll just kind of stack these both in the corner. How about that? There we go. Nice and out of the way. The birch sapling, let's keep you there for now. We have all this salt. Look at that. Oh my goodness, when does it end? Oh yeah, no, all this salt is certainly not fitting on this table right here, but I'm gonna give it a whirl anyway. Gotta give it a try. Let's just put you down here for the time being. Starting to get a little bit of that glitch. Let me go outside and then back in, and let's see if maybe a little bit of a difference. Oh, look how pretty it is, though. Very nice. I like bleak inlet. Obviously, you know, once you're settled down nicely and have a foot in the region, then it's nice. Put that there. Oh my goodness, we got so much salt. It's really not even worth putting it all like organization style, but I think I'll just do it anyway. So somebody actually recommended, and this was not a bad idea, to download a mod which allows you to kind of replace anything you really want in places. And I gotta be honest, that does sound very, very appealing. Because, I mean, you look at this, it's like some are really, like, put together nicely. And then others, you got to spread them out just because the game has a heart attack when you try to organize something. So to whoever kind of recommended that, you're on the right track there. I do appreciate it. And I think it might be something I do eventually look into. I've never got into modding the Long Dark, but I certainly do want to dip my feet into some modded gameplay. Relentless Night is a very, very tough challenge, and I think that would be super cool to kind of play around with, see how cold we can get. The nice thing with that is, I mean, it's not as hard as Dead Man, but it certainly is challenging, and it's with just default interloper settings too you can play with. So it's really not a grueling experience. Let me just put you there. And I will put you right there. Well, that's good. A lot of those cups are taking up some space, but that's okay. Can't put you right there, that's fine. Wow. Look at all this salt. Oh my goodness. Actually, this works. Yep, hold on. I'm onto something. You know what? I'm okay with that. I'm all right with that. All right, all the salt is out of there. I do have this shelf here. Take some woodworking tools too, actually. What do I want to do with the shelf? I really don't know. Really do not know. I might as well. I would love it if I could stack things. That would be so nice. I guess there's another reason for that mod too, you know? Certainly is. Let me put some of this salt here. Yeah, I'll do that. There we go. I'd love to get this a little closer too, but I get why it can't happen, I suppose. There we go. Let's grab some of the food items here. And we'll start putting them down there. Put another tin of salt over there. Oh my goodness. If I see more salt, I'm going to freak out. Let's put you here. Oh goodness. Some of the river oats too. Very good. How are we doing on lamp fuel? Okay. Not bad. How are we doing over here, sir? Running low. Running a little low. Can I maybe... Yeah, and then I'll turn you off. That works. That'll give me enough enough light, I think. Let's maybe go ahead, though. And where's the lamp fuel? I'll take you and refill you. Might as well. Half a gallon. Be kind of stupid not to fill this up. There we go. Take you. And I'll fill you up again. Good. There we go. Okay. All that is sorted somewhat. Got the carrots and the potatoes, 24%. Okay, they're not going bad quite yet. But I probably still want to relocate them. That carrot there. And then I'll put you right there. Potato. My goodness, you're going to have to go with the salt. Kind of the pile of I don't know what to do. Alright. So, in this drawer, let's put in some crafting items, per se. So I think those are going to stay on me. Those will be the only exception, really. Okay, anything else? Yep, the crow feathers, the cougar claw, some of that, some of the cloth, too. Do that. How many bandages do I have? I have none. Welcome aboard, bandages. No painkillers either. Welcome aboard, painkillers. You got a bunch of matches in there. That's great. Okay, got some line I'll put in there. Some of the bullet casings, yeah, might as well. Might as well. All right, where are you? Here we go. Let's put 15 pieces in there. Put all of you in there. You. All the rose hips as well. Okay. Put all those in there now. Take you guys out. Put you in there. Cured maple can go in that other chest there. The accelerant. What do I want to do with the accelerant? Let's lay the accelerant out, actually. Same with the fire striker. I couldn't lay these out too, actually. Couldn't I? Got some water too. The water took a big chunk of the storage space. Let's maybe also put the revolver in there. Let's put the revolver down and all of its ammo. Same with the rifle. Put the flashlight down too, and the marine flare. Okay, good. That's a start. That's a start. All of that is cooked. I did want to... Oh, it's dark. Did want to maybe put that outside. Okay. I do have flasks as well. Maybe I'll actually just keep those by the fire. That actually makes sense. Yeah, keep both of them. Little flask collector, but it's nice. It is nice. Okay, so the woodworking tools and such. Might move those to the bottom shelf, and we can put the flares in a more, perhaps, useful location. Meaning right there. I only have one on me. Okay, that's good. It's actually nice. I didn't want any more than that. This can be kind of like the weapons shelf. We'll make some room for the gun, perhaps. A revolver. There we go. A little bit of organization, but I kind of need this therapy after getting scratched up yesterday, right? That's kind of what we'll call it. Some organizational therapy. There we go. Game's being nice today, letting me put everything relatively close together. Okay. Good. And I will put the flashlight down. I will put the revolver down, obviously. Drop all the ammo. It's good. I actually saw something that needs to go in here. I have line on me? I thought I did. Yep, I do. And then we have this. Good. Alright. Yes, revolver ammo. Go there. Revolver itself. Ooh, not enough space. Not enough space. Alright, I guess, I really wanted to put the woodworking tools on the bottom shelf. Give me a minute. Take you off. I can put you here. Yeah. Okay, and I can put the ammo there too. Say no more. The woodworking tools there. Heavy hammer right there. It's coming along. It is coming along. And I will put the flashlight there. Got some quality tools. Probably no need to hold on to them, but I think I will put them down here towards the woodworking tools. That really makes sense. There we go. Alright, and I do have bullets too that need to go in here. Nice. Alright. Getting a nice little organization going. Always a fan. There's even more I need to put in here. There we go. And the rifle bullets. We're gonna put a lot of those away. Can I click and hold? No. Can I edit the amount? No. For some reason I thought maybe you could do that. Let's put 111 away. Yep, we'll keep 10 on us. And that rifle ammo can go... and go right there. Kind of a weird look. I like that. Try to move these flares up a little bit as best I can. It's gonna look a little weird, but thankfully we don't have a view of the shelf from the backside, so everything should be fine. Well, surely I can put you there. Really? Come on now. I can. Oh, I know I can just lay you right there. Okay, let me go inside and out again. See if that helps. Just as I compliment the game. We're doing good. No bear. I'm still waiting, man. Still waiting. Cook salmon. Can I get some trout? That'll work. Okay. Let's go back in. Good amount of water on us. That's why we were pretty heavy, to be honest. Yep. Good. Okay. That's a shame. That would have been a nice spot, too. Would have been a very nice spot. Looks like I can maybe... Yeah, there we go. Let's try... I can probably do it this side, too, maybe? No? Alright, my bad. Yep. You gotta spam the mouse button here to put it down. Come on. There we go. Good. That actually should give us just enough room. I can put that there, and I can put that there. Yeah. That works perfectly, actually. I'll take that. Shelf, a little more organized. Do have some room on that top shelf, though. What do we want to put up there? Maybe the noisemakers? I think that would be appropriate. Certainly. Yeah, we'll do that. The noisemakers. I never use the noisemakers, but supposedly they're a good line of defense, so keep them. It'd be silly to throw them out. Or, I guess, just keep them in storage forever. But that's exactly where they're gonna go. Alright, looks like we're good. Excellent. Let's fill... Actually, let's turn this off. And we will fill this lantern back up. And how tired are we? I kind of didn't pay attention to our needs really throughout the last few hours of organizing. Alright, so we can put in a full night's sleep is what I'm seeing. Nice. Alright. Well, we were at full condition. So we'll be for sure maxed out. So that's nice. Fully recovered from the cougar encounter. Coming up to morning, can sleep a little bit more. Let's do it. And I think in the morning we will start our fishing adventures. A little bright in here. Not really, though. Look at this. Not at all, actually. I wish I could go outside and just rip the planks off of the windows. Make it a little lighter in here. Just a very dark location. Alrighty. Do I use the pry bar to break the ice open? I think I do. Yeah, I think I do. We really don't have any more locked lockers, I think, in the world. I mean, Broken Railroad might have some. Hush River Valley definitely does not. Yeah, I think, running low there. Running low there. I'll just actually put a bunch of this fire starting stuff in here. Yeah, 68%. To accelerant on us. Anything else want to go away? I'll keep the woodworking tools maybe on me as a reminder. Same with the workbench vise. As a reminder that we kind of need to do that. How many? Okay, no, I had one cedar plank, so we need 9 more. So we're gonna have to go out and chop some firewood or something. Okay, not a nice day outside, but that's fine. Doesn't have to be nice for me to fish. The bear as well. That is a thing of a point of interest, right? Bear, maybe, at some point. Probably better to do it sooner rather than later so we can get that pelt crafted up and everything, but I'm gonna go ahead and just do some fishing. Some therapy fishing. I do want to see how much damage this does to the pry bar. 1%. Okay, we're gonna keep using the pry bar. Alright, 3 hours to fish. Let's do it. Nice. Bunch of trout, but you know what? It all counts the same for fishing skill. I believe. I don't think you get more skill for catching a bass or something bigger. Could surely be mistaken there, but I don't think so. Okay, blizzard stopped. Alright. Okay. Cool. Some more water. Check outside maybe, see if there's, I don't know, stray bear walking around, you know? We're good. And let's do, we can do 4 hours until maybe we gotta start heading back. There we go. Oh, salmon's always nice. Ooh, nice. Another big fish. Alright, how we doing out here? Everybody doing good? Yep. We're tame. Okay, I'll do maybe 2 more hours. Then we gotta start heading back. We don't have to start heading back, but... Ooh, look at that! Rockfish! I know that's a bit of a rare find. Another rockfish. I thought I heard some footsteps out here. No. Some nice rockfish. Good. That was good. There is a achievement for getting, like, all the rare fish types. So we might as well try for that, right? Okay. Hey, Travoy, let's go over here, actually. Alright, so I'll deploy it there. Take a lot of this fish to go. There we go. 1, 2, and then everything else. Now, there was a recipe, I believe, that requires rockfish, so maybe I won't be too quick to cook that right now. I mean, all this fish is going to be sitting out anyway for a little bit, because I do not plan to cook any more fish for a little bit, just because we have so much already. Alright. Wonder how heavy the trefoil is. I didn't look. We'll see when we get back. Wouldn't be bad to have a little fish food supply. Back where we got the fishing hut. Would not be a bad thing. No space for Travoy, alright. Can't move all the inventory because we're gonna get heavy very quickly. But I'll put you all right here. Okay. Let's move all the inventory again. Pick you up. Good. Alright. Look at this, huh? This is cool. Always like the scenery. That's cool. Love that. Could do an instant camera, but we got enough aurora pictures, I think. Can you really have enough, though? What I should be asking myself. Do you really ever have enough? 300 will eat that. Tell you what, we drove that scurvy right out of town. Got it once and never again, because we've been eating so healthy. So healthy. Alright. Oh, now it's a little bright in here. Not really, though. Even still with an aurora. Look at all the salt we have. That's unreal. And then more on the chair, too. Oh, that's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. We can probably sleep for a majority of the night now, so we might as well pass some of the time. Wow, I slept a full night and still got the aurora going. That's crazy. Well, you know what we might as well do? We might as well go outside and fish. I mean, the weather's going to be nice. So, why not, right? Yeah, might as well. Oh, there's the bear over there. See him? He can certainly, I think, come over here. I just think he hasn't yet. Maybe they tweaked the pathing where he just does not come over here specifically, but I mean, look how close he was. I think there's certainly a little more to the story here. How much did that do? 98%, so it is 1% per whatever chop you do. So he's way too far to be shot, but would be an option, wouldn't it? Aurora bear. I almost want to, but... Oh, man. Really going back and forth. If I had a lot of fish here, I'd lure them in. Absolutely would. Fish for 2 hours. We're going to be losing some temp, but we'll recover that pretty quickly here. Give me the temperature inversion. Come on. There's the bear. He's wandering around. Certainly is. How are we looking? 29 degrees. We should start getting warm here in the next few hours. There we go. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Should be hitting... You guys hear that? Hello? Who's here with me? Is the bear in the room with us? It's another resounding no. Thought I heard footsteps, but I guess not. Let's check on our skill. Fishing. Ooh. Still got a ways to go. Still got a ways to go. That's no problem. Let's get this going. I'm gonna run out of water, so we're gonna have to drink. Give me some of the rare fish. Some fish I, like, have never caught before. Oh, it snapped. Kind of forgot they could snap, which means we were definitely due for one. Alright. Let's keep it going. We've got enough food, I think, to get us going right through the evening. Doesn't take too much calorie action to fish, I don't think. Imagine, like, wildlife could come in here. I almost feel like they should. I think that'd be a cool touch. Like, the bear can just come in here while you're fishing. Maybe it could at least be a setting in the game, right? Okay. Got some weather coming in. What's new? As long as we just kind of be aware, I guess it's okay to keep fishing. Maybe do 2 hours. Then we gotta go back, because we'll actually be hungry. I do hate traveling like this, though, just because I can't see anything. There was a bear around, I'd have no idea. That's the trouble with this blinding snow. I mean, like, if this were during the day, obviously no problem. But because it's just at night and everything's dark with the snow, it is blinding. Alright, go ahead and eat you. How tired are we? Yeah, pretty tired. I like fishing, though, because it does kind of drain an appropriate amount of energy, I feel. Like, we've been able to get these good night sleeps practically every night, which has been very nice. We'll do another, probably just 9 hours. See what happens. Certainly no cabin fever on the horizon, which is great. Good. Alright, how much was that salmon that I picked up? 1,400 calories. I'll tell you what, we're not going to be able to eat that fully. I'll just leave it outside. How we doing on water? Getting a little light? Yeah, a little light. Just a little bit. Bet you we found a lot of lamp fuel, though. Let's check. I did kind of want to just drop some of my food, though. Oh, these are cured. Very nice. Are you cured yet? 90%. You're getting there. Did want to drop a lot of my food here. I'll drop the MRE. I was going to keep it, but I'll just drop it. We'll drop those two. And we'll keep the sardines and the cattails and everything. The crackers too. Yeah, I'm kind of good with that. Oh, we do actually have... Sorry, hold on. Kind of have a little bit of coffee and tea that we need to make space for, which I kind of forgot. Do that real quick. Got enough time. Like we're doing anything. Come on. There we go. Cool. The flashlight, you can be tucked right there. Alrighty. The coffee. Keep the better conditioned coffee. 10 of these. It's going to go bad here soon, so I'll keep those 10 on us. And maybe we can cook up some herbal tea at some point. Okay, good. That's what I wanted. Turn this out. How much lamp fuel have I amassed? None. Oh, well, because I haven't... I have not cooked anything. That is why. I'm not surprised. Never mind. Alright, let's get out of here. See what's going on outside. Fog, maybe? No. Ooh, look at the bear again. I could certainly try to lure him over. I think I'm going to eat this, actually. Would certainly try. Oh. I ate it all. Let's go ahead and maybe give it a little whirl. Why don't we? If other Timberwolves come over here from afar, then it is what it is, but I think we'll be able to. Oh yeah, he latched onto me. Certainly did. Okay, I'll stand right here for the time being. I'm not going to pass time. That would be very, very unsmart. But we got the bear. He's latched on. We'll see what we can do, maybe. Gonna obviously have him get very close, and then we'll open fire. See what happens. I'm not really concerned about the bear right now. I'm just concerned about people who want to flank us. So if we can down him, like, right in this general area, that would be, that'd be great. That'd be great. I know I'm dragging in other locals. I must be. I mean, if I don't see any Timberwolves, then it must be either they've all kind of gone on vacation, or or something. Here he comes. Good. Just what I want. Just what I want. Okay, let's do the traditional. Gonna drop basically everything except for one fish. That way I just gotta drop one thing and he'll turn around. He's making some nice ground, though. He was all the way over there. Beelining it for us. Okay, I think we're good on the flank, though. I don't think we're gonna get any contenders. But I certainly want to... I don't know if shooting him right now is going to be the best move. I'm going to have him get a little closer. I don't know. What do we say? What do we say? I'm going to say we... wait. Let's wait. Currently getting a little close there, sir. How are you this time of day? Doing all right? Oh my goodness, what a one-shot. That is kind of crazy. I kind of half expected that, but... oh, look at that. And we downed him in a perfect spot, too. Great. Bleak Inlet treating us very, very well. Excellent. Look at that. That's, that is awesome, I will say. So we're basically just going to be eating good forever now. I almost don't want to... that would be a waste. I need to harvest this guy, just out of morality. I have to. Like, we certainly don't even need the food. It's really just for the pelt. And I guess for the guts, too, but... let's be decent. We'll harvest the bear fully. And it is just more food at the end of the day, and there's nothing wrong with that. Alright. Nice. Yeah, got him in the general area that I wanted him in. Yeah, really not a problem. Okay. Let's get our tools to work here. Gonna be doing maybe a... let's try to max out maybe 2 hours at most. 48. That's an hour and a half works for me. Only reason we get cold is just either insane wind or a blizzard. It looks like we're not getting either, which is great. My goodness. Can make a lot of cooking oil as well, which I'll probably do at some point. Can I deploy? Yeah, that works. Actually, let's leave it all on the ground right now. Might spoil a little less quickly. We leave it on the ground as opposed to in the travois. Not that it matters, but it's a good habit to get into. Alright, so all the meat basically is ours. Excellent. Animal fat too, all included. Let's try to do 10 of the guts. The guts take a little bit of time, but we're nice and warm, so let's get it going. Awesome. Alright, and that's a good old nothing to harvest right there. Good. Love to see that. I'm going to basically just be grabbing everything because there ain't anybody around to stop me. And we learned that yesterday. Or I guess we learned that earlier today with the luring of the bear. There were individuals around. They most certainly would have paid us a visit. Let's keep that on us. Go ahead and do this. A few more. Nice. Put that all in here. Good amount of animal fat, too. That's always nice. Nice. 1 bullet, 1 shell casing, 1 bear, right? That is awesome. Take a second to reload. Very nice. Okay. There was kind of more fish I want to take. I don't know. I kind of want to leave a lot of the fish. Okay, we're going away from where I need to be. There might be some reason to leaving the fish in the fishing hut here. Just because it really seems like luring bear over here was made possible in part by the meat that we had in there. So for the future, might not be a bad idea. We'll see. We'll see. I think the next thing that we need to do, though, is gather firewood like nobody's business. I think that is calling us. Look at this. We're going to max out the travois almost. That's crazy. That's unreal. We'll drink up. Very good. Nobody's around to hurt me. At least not anymore. Grab these feathers. Alright. On the road again. Acting like my house is 10 miles down the highway. Exit 12. It's literally just right here. Good. Doing very well. I must say. Doing very well. But what do you expect on day? Is it 142 maybe? No surprise. No surprise. I'm excited to get back into Bleak Inlet. Sorry. Yeah, I'm excited to get back in the region I'm in right now. Excited to get back into Blackrock. Perhaps, do some bullet forging. That'll be nice. Okay. We'll dump all... Let's get all the raw meat here. Nice. The animal fat too. I'll just keep the animal fat over here. More bear meat. It's all gonna go here. Got some of that fish too. Am I able to move? I am. Great. Love being able to move. We'll dump all of it. Nice. We'll never starve again. Even though we were kind of at that point 2 weeks ago in this region, but that's good. Let's just drop all this here. The bear pelt as well. I'm gonna go in that corner. Alright. Excellent. So no bear in town. That means we can go back in that little area where the bear den is and collect some firewood, which I think we're gonna go do right now. I believe. Let's see. Anything I want to dump? We are pretty light. We are very, very light, all things considered. The workbench vice and the simple tools, maybe I'll leave. Or not the simple tools, sorry. The woodworking. Maybe I'll just leave both of those in the interest of carrying more firewood. Yeah, I think that works. Right, let's get out here. I'm going to take the travois with us. It'll be nice to have as we get a lot of firewood. What condition is our hatchet? 84. Okay, up for the job. Okay, that deer's gonna run off. Nothing unusual. Missed a cattail. Definitely gonna grab that. Missed 2 cattails. Wow. There's a good bit in that corner there, too. I'll take them. I'm in no position to be harvesting cattails right now. Absolutely no position, but I'm gonna anyway. Okay, so the priority right now is cedar firewood, though. Not looking for fir, not looking for sticks. Strictly just some cedar. And it looks like it's gonna be hard to buy a cedar limb out here. My goodness. Where is everything? Timberwolves over there. It shouldn't be a problem, I don't think. Timberwolves, they tend to migrate a ton, though. Like, they do a lot of walking after they spawn. I'm gonna pick up some sticks, I can't help myself. They do a lot of migrating after they spawn in. They'll just, like, walk across the map for no reason at all. Do I dare grab these? Don't need them, but it's more just resource collection. I'm gonna grab this maple, though. Excellent. We'll grab these remaining reishi. And that'll be it. Alright, let's check his cave out. I don't think there's going to be too much in here, though. Oh, there's a deer carcass. That's more than I was expecting. Man, that is so bait, huh? Imagine you're a new player and you come in here, and you're like, wow, a deer carcass. I'm going to go ahead and harvest that. And then the bear just walks in the cave. Oh my goodness, the heart attack. I almost want that on film. That's funny. I bet it's happened before. Maybe not in this cave, but others. I'm gonna say, what is that in the corner? But it's just... There's a flare in here. Huh. Well, there's more in here than a usual bear cave, so I guess I can appreciate that. Let's walk upstream and see if there's any sort of cedar limbs. The fact that we've just not seen any yet is kind of crazy. 82 pounds too, so we can carry a little bit of firewood back with us. Yeah, I might have to go harvest across the road over that way. Yeah, certainly may. Certainly may. There's just nothing back here. Well. Not a problem, I guess. Not a problem, I guess. We'll go across the way and see what's going on. Not sure about the Timberwolf spawn in this area. What do you mean? Really? Really? Oh, I mean, this was probably on the map the whole time, because I remember there being 3. I just didn't realize you were right there. Okay. I mean, you're not going to really... You might complicate matters a little bit, but you shouldn't be that bad. Should be easy to keep our distance. All I want is firewood. Okay. Seems like I'm gonna get a little more than firewood, huh? Did not know he was over here. Well. I will be having a shoot down if it comes to it. There's that deer right there. He's just begging to be shot. Look at him. I'll leave it. Alright, let's just go back. We'll go back. We can worry about cedar firewood here in a little bit. We'll just dump our inventory off. We are a little bit heavy. Okay, I know he's not following me. You better not be. Is there any coal over here, by the way? No, did not respawn yet. Did not know that was a coal spawn until like a few episodes ago. Okay. Yep. Let's get back in. Alright. Got the woodworking tools and such. Pick both of those up. Some sticks. We'll run that in our little stick pile. Another maple. Put that right here. There we go. Okay. I do have... space is a premium on this little drawer here. Got a lot of salt still. Oh my goodness. Okay, tell you what. Let's pick up all the salt. And I will happily just throw it in a pile on the floor. We've got so much of it. My goodness. Well, if the trader wants salt, I can happily deliver. All right. Anything else? No. Seems like it. All right. Do I dare go look for some more firewood? I kind of do. Kind of wanna see where that cougar is. And there were timberwolves over here too, so I'm just kind of keeping a little mental note of what's around here. You got that deer just chilling. You know what? Maybe we can go to that island and look for some firewood. I actually wouldn't be opposed to that. But we need to eat something, and there's nothing to eat in here. We'll go back inside. Maybe some things near the fireplace. Yes, I'm going to move actually all this outside. I wanted to do that for a while now. Look how heavy we are. My goodness. It's not even that we have a lot of food on us. It's just salmon is very heavy. All right. Let's drop all this. And it's a small piece of salmon. I'll eat all the low calorie items. Probably do another 300 piece. 240, that works. We'd probably do another 240. Nope. Like a game. Try to fit as much calories as you can without going over. Okay. 268. We'll do that. Well, it looks like we got pretty close to winning the game there. Gotta make some more water too, so we'll keep note of that. Alrighty. So, I'm gonna step back in for a save, and I think I'm going to leave it there. In the next episode, I think number one priority is going to be firewood, because I want to start getting that furniture workbench all set up and ready to go so we can make the workbench. So if you all made it this far, as always, thank you all so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I hope to see you all in the next episode.